That signs they just got off the army to come join these games.
What a great way to celebrate getting out.
And we got the birds in the mid lane, so they're rocking out. Go for the wave clear, but here is Mowgli, pops the Predator.
Okay, yeah, he's going to be zipping his way through Tucson, trying to get the lockdown. Does find that Q in. One more hit with lockdown. Max can he get the auto? Yes, he does. Into the reckless swing. Max going so very low. One more hit will do it, and the axe flies straight and true. Mowgli finds the first blood.
Really well communicated by Afrika. They knew there was a ward in that brush, but the Predator was not likely to die there because it would have run out of damage to kill him through the egg. As in the replay. Again, the timing here. This is a losing lane. MVP predictably were pushed up, but Predator into. And gusset blows is enough to make the call. This is some veteran shot calling by these three very experienced players.
Got the ultimate. Meanwhile, Beyond hovering around the bottom side of the map. It's going to be the entrance coming through. He takes the spear to the face. Kramer going low. Glacial Fisher not going to connect, and he will be able to walk away with his life in the end. Max almost gets punished. Crow just tries to force him back.
They're just back to
arm's length. Here we go.
They're back to maiming.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this.
Back vision control, one of Afrika's best traits. There's some great vision control to this until
the grand entrance coming through there. Max using the quickness does get them locked in, but Olaf can't be pushed back. As that Ragnarok up, and Ian has to go running to the hills. Heal comes through to try to keep himself alive, but Max cannot do the same. He is going to go down for the second time this game, and Beyond might be joining him. Flash forward there, over the wall goes the Olaf. They have the lockdown on the pilot. He's got nowhere to go, completely cornered in the jungle.
Both of the bot laners as well. This was initiated by MVP. They go for the big player, but Ian needs to be the one to take this over. Kramer and Kura move back, and as you mentioned, the Ragnarok is going to trivialize the impact. So second Shurima shuffle leads to nothing. And then from there, they understand, let's just go for this. Everyone flashes over, try to make the play happen. They get close, they get a couple, but they turn it into a Mountain Drake on the side of Afrika.
Oh, looking for another one. This time does scoop up the bird. Kuro trying to get his way out of there. Gets the stun, gets a bit of damage in onto Ian. And he's got Mowgli here to back him up, but ADD joins in with a Realm Warp. Kuro flashes away, but he's just kind of putting himself in a bit of a corner here in the jungle.
Vladimir, though.
He's now roaming down. They're going to turn it around. They're going to look for ADD. He's walled in, and he is going to get popped. Keen finds the kill. Just a passive there onto Kuro. He stays alive, and MVP yet again, they go aggressive. The clock goes over to the Afrika Freaks.
This game, it seemed like Afrika would be happy with a peace treaty and just look for farming because of the laning phase. Good feelings in the mid lane with the dancers and the emotes, but they have been clinical in how they've played around losing lanes by just being so intelligent in the skirmishes. They finally draw out the egg. They see Mowgli and think they're off with it. They're not.
Yeah, that's just going to be the flash into the pit from Mowgli. Says, I'm getting in here.
That's the best they can hope for is that aggro someone else's Keen.
Yeah, he's going aggro here into the bottom side. Realm Warp going to come through, and ADD will get himself out. Almost dies in the Hemo Plague as the pop comes in. Wall comes down. Ian has to jump over to the side. Heal comes out as well, and everybody on the side of MVP. Asian to face the Afrika Freaks, but it seems like a no, but they're going to try to turn that around now, but Max goes in for the engage, gets the pop-up, and just gets absolutely smacked down. He gets popped, and now the rest of the members are trying to escape, but here comes Olaf. Gets the slow in on the pilot, pops and concussive blows. He'll go down as Kramer lands the Mystic Shot, and Keen comes in. He'll destroy Beyond. Hemo Plague will do the rest of the work. Shurima Shuffle comes through. Ian goes golden with just a scrap of HP, but he'll go down as soon as he comes out of that one. Inhibitors likely to die. The game likely to end. 33 minutes in. MVP cannot get a single kill on the board.
MVP try the engage, but that's exactly what Afrika Freaks can't want. They don't have engage themselves, but damn do they have damage. ADD's gonna recall and watch up close and personal as Afrika Freaks take down MVP 2-0.
One turret, the only thing making this not a perfect game here, but so damn close for the Afrika Freaks. It will be a 2-0 victory. They lose out on Tucson right at the end as well. But a 2-0 victory keeps the hopes alive here. Another 2-0 versus BBQ next week. And the Afrika Freaks lock in second place over KT Rolster, just under Kingzone.
Yeah, the game score might allow them to actually stay away from having that last match of the season decide who will finish second, and thus only be one best of 5 away from joining Kingzone Dragon X in the grand final. MVP, their slim hopes of going to the playoffs have now been extinguished, and sadly, they now have to think about another playoffs as relegations also loom. But one team out of the bottom quartet, Kongnu Monster, they're guaranteed to play in the promotion relegation. MVP, Jin Air, BBQ, these are the sort of teams that right now have to worry that they'll be joining Kongnu against some stiff opposition coming up from Challenger.
And even SK Telecom is technically a part of that list. As odd as it is to think about. But MVP, that is yet again going to be their fear moving forward. Have to step up the play. They have to get back into that groove they found themselves in for a while. Had the